Hey man, you good?
All right. Yeah, good. And yourself?
Yeah, good. Thanks for asking. Thank you very much for taking the time out as well.
Not a problem.
So soon to the start of the festival. So thank you for that. All right, I might as well crack on. Let's do it. Uh, this is primarily so for the publication I write for is one called Hi-Fi Way, and we'll do like a written piece in a few days. But primarily, some of the video stuff will be used for Necrosonic themselves. Hence that there. So they'll put that out there. Just be mindful of that when I ask you to go and do a kind of like a why we should go and watch your band. So prepare yourself for that in about 10 minutes.
Ah.
All right, cool.
Why you should come and watch us? I'll have to think about
No
that.
pressure, no pressure at all. Okay. Well, let's start a little bit where you're at as a band at the moment, because it's been quite a journey in the last 5 years from when you first started to where you are here. Um, because you obviously went over to Germany for a small period of time. Back
That's
here,
correct.
obviously there's going to be Dylan playing bass in a couple of weeks. So, what's the lay of the land at the moment with Idle Rune in terms of personnel and music after the festival?
All right. So yes, we've just come back from Germany. So that was with a different live lineup that I had. I had Eli Mavrachev and Bjarne Wagner on guitar and bass, respectively. But I've come back to Australia, and Caleb is back. I don't think he ever left. He's always been part of Vital Ruin. And that's how I've always treated the band. Like no matter where I've gone in the world with this band, it's always been Caleb, myself, and Tim. But unfortunately, Tim he's decided to hang up the bass permanently. He was also playing bass for Pustlers for a short while and Asylum, but a few just life and professional things are sort of taking priority at the moment. So we've got Dylan, who's also doing double duties on the day with Hebephrenic as well as us. He's helped us out in the past before. So when we were looking for someone to help us out with Necrosonic, didn't think further than Dylan. We just simply messaged him and said, "Hey, do you want to do the gig?" And he said, "Yes, I'll be there anyway. So why not?" And where we're at as a band, we've been writing new songs at the moment. We're preparing for our next release, whether that will take shape as an EP or an album, we're yet to decide. But new idle tunes are being written at the moment. We've just got the two shows this year booked, so Necrosonic, and then we're booked to do Steel Assassins in Sydney Festival. Yeah, Steel Assassins Festival in Sydney, and that's in November. So we're doing that, and that's all we have planned for the time being before we start going back to writing. But we are open to offers from Melbourne and Adelaide if they'll take us this year.
Wow, I am based in Adelaide. But on that, I have to be careful because it's a other festival. Do you see Froth and Fury put the call out for bands today?
I did see that yesterday,
Yeah, yeah. I'm just saying, we'll leave that at that. Okay.
and
That's an
yes,
Adelaide one.
off the record, we off the record, I did put an application in. So yeah,
Okay. Good, good. Okay, good. All right, and
you
back
never
we go.
know.
So, so having that time in Germany, what did you learn
Hmm.
like over there, which you're going to be bringing back in with the new music when you're writing it?
In Germany, well, um, we definitely seem to appeal more to the punk crowd in Germany. Like, and Berlin is a very very big punk city. The first show we did was a mini festival called Thrash Talk. That was with Grinpad from Netherlands and Fatal Embrace, who are they're a sort of classic German thrash band. So that was pretty cool. But we played a lot of sort of punky and grindcore sort of oriented shows. And originally, I was a bit iffy about how we were going to go, us being more of a sort of death influenced sort of thrash metal band. But no, they lapped us up completely. Like they loved us. And because they thought we were a traveling band from Australia, they treated us like headliners. So that was great. But so
They
yeah,
did.
just just understanding a little bit more of our crossover appeal amongst different audiences and varied audiences has been something. But yeah, we did a few shows in Berlin and one show in the Czech Republic, and that was really really cool. Yeah, the audiences. I mean, you'll get some headbangers in the pit, but I think Australian audiences. I'm a little bit biased, but Australian audiences, I think they go a little harder.
Very subtle, yeah, very subtle. Okay, so I mean, with you coming back for Necrosonic, I mean, is again maybe on the record, off the record, I'm not sure. Like when you guys walk out on stage that day on August 23rd, I think it is that literally going to be the first time? Like, it's not even going to be a warm up, like kind of sneaky gig in some pub somewhere.
No, this is the first time back. We've had an offer to do. We've had two offers to do some more shows this month, but just yeah, Dylan wasn't ready to do the show. So like we would love to have done some sneaky warm up show or something like that, but it's just all been a matter of logistics and yeah, just trying to get everyone ready, everyone prepared. Because I mean, when I came back to rehearsal, I hadn't touched a drum kit in about 6 months, and I think the only one who's been the most prepared is Caleb. As soon as he heard that I was coming back home, he's just been on the shredder, you know, just
Switched on.
so I've had to basically get back in shape with drumming, and we've had to get Dylan back up to speed with the songs and the new stuff that we'll be playing. Oh, spoiler! Uh, the stuff that he hasn't played in the previous set that he helped out. So
Okay.
yeah,
I was actually going to ask about your drumming in there because I mean you drum and you sing, and some of the musical stuff that you guys do, you know, is yeah, it can be quite complex in there as well. So what do and you're saying there about getting back in shape, like what sort of preparation do you do or exercises do you do so that you can not miss a beat and not miss a line and just keep doing everything spot on?
it's just practice. It's just practice. Like it's like learning a language or riding a bike. You learning a language, use it either use it or lose it. But riding a bike, you can just get back on it. But I think the drumming and singing together is it's a mixture of both. Um, like if I haven't done it in so long, I get you get rusty like anything. But after a few goes, it's all bueno. Like you know, just get back into it. And like the first few rehearsals, I was doubting myself, like, oh crap, you know, have I left it too long? We haven't got long until this show. And but last night we had a jam with Dylan and we were going hard at it. It was amazing. Like we were all headbanging, we were all getting right into it. I was throwing a few new improv fills and all that sort of stuff. And if we can play as hard as we did in the rehearsal room last night at Necrosonic,
Yes.
I think we got it down. But being a drummer vocalist, there are sacrifices that have to be made. Like I often have to simplify my drumming just to accommodate my vocals. So if you listen to our songs or even see us live, I'm not really doing anything complicated when I'm singing. It's usually the instrumental breaks, so I'll throw in something a little bit more technical and stuff because I mean something's got to give there.
Brilliant. So, I mean, what was because like being a usually singers like to be out up front, like look at me, look at me, look at me, and they're not usually behind a giant fucking kit at the back. So, like, what inspired you to go? Yeah, that's what I want to do both.
Um, basically, well, okay. I started I'll Ruin out of I've been playing in a bunch of different bands in the past in and around Brisbane. And when COVID hit, all of the bands they were splitting up or um yeah, or we just became less active. And I had always been writing songs to the side for a project that I wanted to do one day. And when COVID came, I'm like, okay, today is that one day. And I thought, well, I could either learn bass and sing. I think I kept that thought for about 5 minutes and then decided, no, I'm just going to stay with the instrument I already know, and that's drums. I know how to write the music, and I do all the writing for Idle Ruin. Although Caleb has been contributing a lot lately since the Fell Tyrant, as well as Tim did, our previous bass player. And I am I'm music theory trained, and that's been very beneficial in writing the music. So basically, yeah, I decided to become a vocalist for the band because because I couldn't be asked learning another instrument. I just decided to stick with the instrument I already knew, and I guess because it started off as my bedroom project, I it was originally intended to be a solo effort, like a sort of a one man band thing. But then Caleb and Tim and I we've been more collaborative, and it's just evolved that way. I hope
I
that
was
answers the
actually
question.
sorry.
And also added to that, one of my favorite Australian bands, Armored Angel, they had a drummer
Mhm.
vocalist as well. And I always just thought, well, it's not impossible. Like anything, it can be done. And yeah, I'm not up the front being a frontman or anything like that, but um, I think we do make up for it when Caleb and whoever's playing bass, they get the freedom to headbang all the time. They don't have to stop when there's vocals. They are the stage presence that I lack thereof.
You got a different type of presence. That's cool. So moving on to the Necrosonic part itself. So
Yeah.
I've given you've had 11 minutes now. So fuck you, right? So um this would be the kind of like ideally the sort of real thing, the 30 seconds, 45 seconds where it'd be like come check us out at Necrosonic because we're gonna do whatever, okay? Why we should basically watch your band. So go for it, man. The floor's yours.
Well, Idle Ruin, we haven't played in Australia in 2 years. We've had a lot of people asking when you're coming back, when you're coming back, when you're coming back. Now's the time. We're back. We're ready to kick some ass again. If you've been hanging on, waiting for us. Oh, sorry. Okay, I fucked that up. So I'm really not good at being put on the spot, just so you know. Take two. All right. All right. So all our good friends and fans back in Australia have been eagerly awaiting for us to return to the Australian stage. We're back, so you better be there to see us.
That'll work. I know we'll make something out of that, so that's cool. You never know, she might use the first one. So,
Hmm.
as like an outtake reel. So that's pretty
No,
cool.
don't use that first one.
All right. Well, she'll get that because I send her the video and then she'll pick it apart from there. Okay, so the actual Necrosonic show, you've actually already said a few things in there that potentially there may be some new songs in there as well. I mean, what else can I mean, especially because you guys are Brisbane as well, aren't you? You're a Brisbane
We
band,
are from Brisbane, yeah.
yeah. So I
We're a Brisbane
mean,
band, yeah.
with it being a hometown show, I mean, and the first time back in a couple of years, I mean, is there going to be other than the new stuff? Is there going to be any other little surprises or anything that comes out?
Yes, we can guarantee that. I think it's amazing that Kento has brought back a few Aussie metal legends from the grave, I think he's said.
Mhm.
Uh, there's one particular Aussie metal band from the past that I think all of us would love to see reunite, but we don't know if that's ever going to happen. So we're going to do a cover. I'm not going to say who it is, so I'm going to leave that up to speculation.
Okay, okay. Um, okay, I'm not because it's being recorded. I'm not going to say anything. All right, I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm not going to put you on the spot. I'll leave that as is. All right. Is there because it's only 15 minutes? Is there
Mm.
anything else you would like to add about where your band's at, what to expect, what's coming in the future after Necrosonic?
So yeah, this has been kind of like a slow return for us. We're just doing the two shows for this year. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We have been applying for some other shows for 2026, but so far after Necrosonic, our main focus is working on new material. We'll be debuting one new song, and we'll be playing another song that hasn't been played live before, and that's special cover. So these are the things that our fans can look forward to at Necrosonic. And you asked me if there's anything else I'd like to add. Can I do a take three of that elevator pitch?
That's bugging you, isn't it? Go for it. It's all
It is
yours.
bugging
In
me.
yeah, three.
So a lot of our fans have been patiently waiting for us to return to Australia and do some local shows again. Well, we're back. It's Caleb and Liam back on stage again, and we're looking forward to it. And we hope to see a lot of you there. It's we've looked forward to coming back to the stage again, and yeah, it's going to be real.
No, brilliant. Thank you very much. Well, I'll actually see you guys there. I'm coming up as well on the day before, so I will see you
Oh,
in a couple
nice.
of weeks. We'll have a beer, headbang down the front. Well, you can't headbang down the front. I'll headbang down the front, and yeah, and thank you very much for your time this evening.
Thank you for your time. It's nice to meet you.
Likewise, then. Take care, buddy.
Later.